I'm so glad to be here. Good evening, everyone. I'm so glad to be back with you all here. Hope you all had a nice meditation session. Now, as Mrunalini shared, let's move to our wisdom series, The Power of Habits. This is one of my favorite subjects as well. So I'm so glad to be invited to talk and share more on that particular topic. So today's theme is understanding how habits shape our lives. So let us understand, first of all, how these habits shape our lives. So I'm going to share with you all three things in that. So first thing is how or why these habits drive most of our daily behavior. Then the habit loop, like how it functions basically. There are cultivating the habit of creating an habit. And also let us see how small habits compound into huge outcomes. So those are the three things what I would like to share with you all in this particular session. So first thing, how understanding how these habits shape our lives, or and we all know that, right? Like most of our daily life, I think maybe 40 to 50% of what we do is by habit, isn't it? Like we get up and then same routine, maybe brush our teeth or use I mean take shower, or maybe that cup of coffee or tea, whatever, or maybe few minutes of meditation in the morning before getting into our day job. Then afternoon again, maybe late evening, some kind of habits, and then towards end of the day again few more habits. So if we see in our daily day-to-day routine, I think 40 to 50% is controlled or by these habits. I mean, some in some way to see that is very good as well, because we don't need to fight. I mean, meaning what I mean that is sometimes when we have to do something, we need strong willpower, strong motivation to do certain things. But for this kind of, when we cultivate an easy habit, we don't need to look for that strong willpowers or motivation, things like that, because they all became a habit for us already. And also our brain, it don't need much energy to do these kind of things, because they are our habits. So it don't need different kind of energy in order for us to do that particular task or activity whatever we tend to do. So that is how these habits drive most of our daily behavior. So here I would like to share one simple or personal story about how these habits, or how I cultivated habits in my life. So for that, I would like to share with you all this book. It is 21 Day Countdown to Success. If you see, the book is so old, and I mean, when I was seeing it this morning, I saw the date as well on this book. It's from 2003. I read it almost 23 years back, and this was the first book which introduced me to power of habits, or opened my mind to cultivating, or opening up my mind to how to set goals, or what is it all about personal growth, much more. It is just a 21-day countdown to success, and it has some simple things like maybe finding your purpose, and using visualization or affirmation techniques, or celebrating yourself, or changing your perspective, more and more. I know you all might have your own favorite books as well, in order to where you learned these goal setting or daily habits, things like that. Most of the books does have, but that was my turning point in in my life, which acted as a stepping stone to learn these aspects. So that is where it was just a simple 21 day. Then I started following it for 21 days. Maybe first time I might have not completed fully like the 21 days. So maybe I went till 7 days. Maybe I did it for 8 days, because each of those chapters have some daily tasks as well, which you need to complete in order to finish that particular day. Like what new ideas you had today, or what was your goal, what you worked through it, or what is your reflection moment for today, something like that. Daily journals you have to finish. So maybe maybe I might have done for 7 days first time, then next time maybe 10 days, but then 15 times, so 15 days. So like that, slowly, slowly, I got into habit of creating or doing it for 21 days. And then I saw the results. Then I understood what is the value of doing the task again and again for continuously for 21 days in order to make that as a habit in our daily life. I mean, first when I started, I'm telling you, it was really hard. I might have not followed through. All those things happened. I know it's almost 23 years back, but then it was a stepping stone for me. That's what I wanted to tell you all. I know you all might have different books which might have inspired you to do or cultivate different kind of habits in your day-to-day life as well. So we understood how or why these habits drive most of our daily behavior, because it saves energy. We don't need to make those decisions even for very, very small things, like what I need to do in the morning, or going to the work, what is the route I'll follow to my work, or after coming back my work, what are the things I do. So all those things, we don't need extra energy for those things. They'll become a part of our routine. That is what the daily habits is all about. Now, second thing what I wanted to share is what is the architecture of this habit. So there is a simple loop over there. It is nothing but there is a cue, and there is a routine, and there is a reward. Like, let me explain you that with an example. Like, for example, in the afternoon sometimes we get tired, and with the whole day of work, and now I want maybe a cookie, or maybe a brownie, or maybe my cup of tea, whatever it is. So my cue is, I'm tired. I'm tired. I need something now. So then what I'll do immediately, just go and grab that cookie, or maybe have that cup of tea, whatever it is that will make me feel good. So that is my reward. The reward is making me feel good. So I'll follow this again and again, because of maybe that cue is the tiredness is making me to take that action, and then I know some reward I'll get. So that is the kind of a loop what will happen for any habit, positive or negative. For example, when you do meditation, maybe some of you have a habit of doing meditation in the morning or afternoon or evening, whatever it is. What is your cue? Maybe you might feel like, no, yeah, I want to clear my thoughts now, or I want to just go and feel good. That is your thought process, maybe. So that is your cue. So you will go and you will sit quietly for a few minutes and do your meditation. Then you will feel good, isn't it? So that is your reward. So where, as much as we understand that functionality, or the physical or psychological aspect of it, it will become that much easy for us to create or develop habits. So if, for example, maybe somebody wants to exercise more, or create a routine for exercising or running or going around a walk, spend time in nature, any of those aspects. So those are your actions. So what you want to do, but create a cue for it. So maybe you can decide a time and a day for it. You know what, maybe at 5 o'clock every day, or maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or at 5 o'clock, I will go and just spend 5 minutes around my neighborhood for a small walk, for example. So that will become your cue. That becomes your cue. Whenever that Monday comes, or Wednesday comes, or Friday comes, 5 o'clock, that cue, that triggers you, that gives you that motivation, and then you will do that action. Oh, I have to go around a walk for a neighborhood, or maybe whatever action you want to do, and then your reward will be you feeling good. And overall, keep doing it again and again, then that becomes a habit for you. So that is a simple routine you can follow in order to create or develop habits in our daily life. And that comes to that my third point is how these small habits compound into big outcomes. We might have seen, right, again and again, most of you might have worked on some of those challenges, or maybe writing some blog articles, or maybe a painting. You all, some of you might have started one simple painting. Day by day, when you work on it, it becomes a huge, beautiful thing at the end of those how many ever days you might have worked on it, right? So for me personally, I get driven by challenges. Like if I see any challenge there, that really motivates me, and that's what keeps me going. For example, last year, I might have done so many challenges, but couple of things what I can share with you all is one thing, something called what is it, 75 hard. Yeah, I don't know if any of you heard about it, or maybe some of you might have did that challenge. It's called 75 hard. It has some simple 4 5 list of items that you need to do every single day. It is 45 minutes exercise, two times in a day, 45 minutes exercise, and then drink some 8 cups of water, and read 5 or 10 pages of a book. And then I'll share later with you what are those 4 5 list items in that 75 hard challenge. When I saw that, I really felt motivated. I said, oh my God, this is something which will keep me accountable for doing that exercise or drinking good amount of water and things like that, right? So I signed up. I signed up for it. Then one other motivation factor for me is if I share with somewhere like social media, or maybe in my friends group, sharing every day what I'm doing. I know sometimes it gets very yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it might disturb other people also. What is this everyday report kind of thing for 75 days? But I said like, okay, if you want, I mean, it motivates. My whole intention is just to motivate other people. So I started posting in maybe one small group of WhatsApp group or something. That kept me motivated because I know I need to post there. That's why I have to do it. And when I started, people asked me, God, I mean, now, for example, even myself also, I thought like in our day-to-day life, getting 30 minutes to do exercise is impossible task, like coming back from work and in that routine, sometimes we lose that, right? Like maybe 3 days we do, 4 days we do, maybe not all 7 days. So I also thought like how on earth I'm going to do two 45 minutes exercises. Maybe later I'll show you as well that records or whatever I had somewhere I might have stored them. I could do it. I could do it two 45-minute exercises every single day. How I did it is my day became different, like because I know I have to do, then I started molding my day as per that. Oh, morning, I maybe getting up little early to finish that 45 minutes right in the morning itself, or if I'm working from home, taking that lunch time just to go around the neighborhood for a 45-minute walk or something, or evening, something, somehow I managed and could do that. So what I'm trying to say is it's all in our mind. It's all in our mind. There is no other word to it, or there is no other sentence to it, I'm telling you all. Because these things, we just need to set our mind to. So you all might be working on different goals. Like all of us might be working on, maybe somebody wants to run a marathon this year, or maybe someone wants to publish a book, or maybe someone working on a different, establishing a website, or maybe whatever, different goals we all work, right? Which motivates us, drives us. But what will help us to achieve that goal or dream is setting up these kind of habits in our day-to-day life, one day at a time or one action at a time. That's what makes us to reach any kind of impossible goal. There is no goal, anything is impossible. First of all, I think we all know that, right? Impossible itself has that I am possible, isn't it? We all might have heard about that as well. So it is nothing but dissecting them. Set a big goal, but dissecting it into different streams. Okay, if it is a 1 year goal, maybe quarterly or half yearly first, what I want to achieve. Okay, maybe then quarterly what I have to do, and then maybe monthly, and then bring it to your daily. So, and don't worry about your year goal anymore. If you keep doing what you need to be doing each and every single day, no one can stop you, and there is nothing can come between you and your goal other than it getting it fulfilled. That was what my experience in my whole life. There is nothing else around it. If I do whatever, they all say, right, your success lives in your daily routine. If we can control, or if we can manage our daily routine, we can achieve whatever we set to achieve in our year or multiple years or whatever. So those are the three things, friends, in this session I wanted to share with you all. How our habits drive most of our daily behavior. Like we our day, most of our day runs through these habits. We don't need any extra energy or motivation or drive to do those. So they all are nicely done each and every day. And that habit loop is nothing but create that loop: cue, action, and reward. So just focus. Maybe for some people, maybe action drives them. Doing that, like meditation, doing meditation might drive them. For some people, maybe at the end of meditation, whatever they feel, right, that peace of mind, that's what motivates them. And maybe for some people, that cue, like that restlessness, chaotic thoughts in my mind, now I have to go and jump and sit and do my meditation, that cue. So any one of those three things definitely will drive you. Find that, find what drives you, and then make it help you to follow that routine in order to create that habit in your life. And then third thing is, see those big challenge, big outcomes. Or maybe start with small, like 7 days, do it and then see how it is working, or then 14 days or 21 days, whatever. But all big dreams, all any big dream is achieved just with these small habits, which will compound into those big outcomes. And I will stop there. And I would like to know, maybe just one habit, and if anybody would like to share, that shapes your day, like that is your highlight of your day. If anybody would like to share with us, we all learn from each other.